On the deadly U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan in 2021 is back in the news again. Secretary of State Antony Blinken testified before a House panel today, ending a months-long dispute just weeks before the end of his term. More than 2,600 American troops lost their lives during the 20-year conflict there, costing U.S. taxpayers more than $2 trillion. Capitol Hill correspondent Eric Rosales reports now. Eric.
Good evening, Tracy. Yes, Secretary Blinken's testimony before the House Foreign Affairs Committee comes just 3 months after the committee voted along party lines to find Blinken in contempt of Congress for failing to show up to some of the panels. Well, actually, the chairman of the committee, Republican and Congressman Michael McCaul, was quick to point out the problems that took place during the botched withdrawal from Afghanistan.
Mr. Secretary, to preserve optics, you sacrificed the safety and security of our service members, diplomats, citizens, and allies. You treated terrorists as diplomatic partners and created an environment ripe for chaos.
And I think today especially of the 13 heroes that we lost at Abbey Gate, and I deeply regret that we did not do more and could not do more to protect them.
Secretary Blinken began his testimony by recognizing Gold Star families of U.S. forces killed, turning and then apologizing to them. Cries of genocide from demonstrators in the audience disrupted the proceedings, resulting in a number of arrests. Blinken testified the pullout deal Trump made with the Taliban left President Biden with no alternative.
Had he not followed through on his predecessor's commitment, attacks on our forces and allies would have resumed, and the Taliban's assault on the country's major cities would have commenced. That would have required sending tens of thousands more U.S. forces back into Afghanistan to defend ourselves and prevent a Taliban takeover.
So I believe that President Biden ultimately made the right decision to end our 20-year war in Afghanistan and not ask another generation of Americans to make an ultimate sacrifice for a war that no longer had a purpose.
Since the pullout, the U.S. has provided more than $2.6 billion to international organizations to aid Afghans. Republicans say that they don't want another dollar cent.
0.1% has no doubt gotten to the Taliban in terms
I don't care if it's that young
utilities.
penny. I don't care if it's a penny. I mean, for you to sit up here and admit that our enemies, I mean, these people swear to hate Christians and Jews.
Since the withdrawal from Afghanistan, Blinken adds that the State Department has conducted its own investigation and has made some nearly 40 policy changes that are now being implemented in other countries, such as Israel and Lebanon. I also want to let you know that the National Defense Authorization Act, that's the what funds the Department of Defense, that actually passed the U.S. House, and it's on its way to the Senate. A vote is expected next week. It's the largest funding bill for any agency at $895 billion. I'll have exactly what's inside the bill coming up tomorrow on EWTN News Nightly.